it was the local news, they were reporting that there was had been or was about to happen a very large solar flare. I don't know if you've observed any of the effects of that or not. Certainly I haven't been on the air, unfortunately, to check anything out, so just interesting to hear your comments on that one. Oh, and the other thing is, if anybody's interested, I've removed the ground loop, but I've left it all, it's all just wrapped up with the wire is wrapped around the box. It's a 15-foot square that's available in a sealed box with an N-side connector on, and if anybody wants to take it away and have a play with it, are very welcome. I've got little tape, yellow tape on the corners, marking the corners of the square out, so it's quite convenient. You could obviously pin it up and get it going in a few minutes. Right, so it's on round to you, Clint. M0OXF from G8DBK with the Harwell Amateur Radio Society's Midweek Club Net. Yes, go ahead, Hamish. Yes, G0GLG. Very good afternoon to you, Hamish, and good to hear you. Yes, we've got John, G6LNU, Clint, M0XF from the home QTH, and now yourself on. As I've said to the others, Roger, unfortunately, who would normally, of course, always be on, is unfortunately suffering with the effects of the booster COVID jab and his flu jab, and so he's not feeling too bright at the moment, and so is just taking a rest. Not to call in, you were about a 5 and 8, about 5 by 8. But to give you a proper report next time, I was putting a call sign in the log, so I didn't look up at the meter for very long. But by ear, I would give you 5 and 8. Right, where were we going? We're going round to Clint, M0OXF from G8DBK in the group.
Guess what? We're going away again. Hi. So hello again to Hamish. Thanks to my 5 and 9 John and my plus 10 Dave. Hamish, you're about 4 and 5 on that very brief over, but I'll give you another signal report on your next over when you've had a little bit more time on air. Copy John on the FDM-Duo. I used one of those radios very briefly because I actually picked up the rig that we bought for the Silent Key sale, which I think was an 847, and so I had it here briefly before I passed it on to Jeff, who obviously made a lot of use of it. All I can say is to me, John, it looks pretty complicated. I'd much prefer the much simpler FD990 hi. But I'm wondering if that's the same rig, whether it's the rig whether John bought the rig that the club was selling, or whether it just happens to be another one. But I know it has a very good reputation, that's for sure. So congrats to John on his new radio. I didn't actually observe the effects of the solar flare, Dave. I was aware of it, but I just basically wasn't on the radio, so I didn't observe the effects at all. And I haven't been on the air that much, actually. I've been trying to sort out the shack at home because, as you guys know, my equipment is kind of both ham radio, so TX equipment, but also I have a lot of receive-only equipment, radios, etc. For the sort of TXing I do. So my shack over the past 18 months has just got messier and messier and messier. So I actually went out and bought a couple of new sort of matching units, and I'm sort of basically separating the RX gear from the TX gear and making everything a little bit more ordered. So I've been doing that, but not on the air so much, unfortunately. And going back to Twitter. So I did tweet to say I did eventually decide to tweet that we are on air, so that we're live on 3.710, and that was retweeted by our friend Jeff in Manchester, Shortwave Live, so and he does sometimes give reports, so we'll if we're on for maybe another sort of 5 to 10 minutes at least, we might get a report from Jeff. He sometimes does. In the meantime, Matthew has made some comments on Twitter, very kindly of him, and he's saying that I think he's listening to us via the Hack Green SDR, all brilliant signals to report, so that's very good. So Matthew is copying all of us via Hack Green very well indeed. He also says that he's interested potentially in trying your loop, Dave, and he's obviously was using SDR because his first comment was if we QSY down 10 kHz, the noise that he's observing, which might be the noise that I don't know if it's the noise that John's reporting or not, we would avoid it. So, but anyway, so Matthew, kind enough to listen to us on Hack Green and has provided a sort of general report for everybody that we're all very good signals. So, if anything else comes in on Twitter in the meantime, I will of course let you know. So, thank you, Dave. G8DVK from M0OXF.
Yeah, M0OXF from G8DVK. Okay, fine, Clint. And yes, apologies, I forgot to make a comment, read the Twitter feed, because you've done it now anyway, so that's good. We'll see what happens. And thanks to Jeff for putting it live on his shortwave live web site anyway, Twitter site up in Manchester there. It's always good to get some reports. And Matthew, yes, good afternoon to you. Thanks very much for the reports via Hack Green. And you'd be very welcome to play with the loop and see if you have any results with it. Well, it works remarkably well considering it's lying on the ground. But as I said to you, at my QTH it wasn't giving me a worthy improvement in signal to noise by comparison to the mag loop. But it has the advantage, of course, that ground loop, as in fact the Wellbrook loop, is that you don't have to tune it, it's broadband, and that has quite an advantage, but there we are. Okay, let's put it on, what was I going to say, I think I commented on anything I should do. Oh yes, okay, I'm sorting out your shack as well then, Clint. I think I look around at my shack and I despair and walk back out. I'm not sure, I sort of spooned everything in, and I quite often keep putting extra labels on cables so I know which one's coming from where. I get fed up with having to keep tracing them back as to where they're going in and which one I've got connected to what, you know. But it's all good fun and it seems to work, so not to worry. Okay, round two, Hamish. Very good afternoon to you. Nice to hear you, and thanks very much for joining in this afternoon, Hamish. G0TLG from G8DVK in the group.
Break.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, it's me again, Dave. Yeah, Mike 7, Whiskey Bravo called in, but he doubled with you when you came back from me, so if you want to call him in, so I'll hand the mic back to you, Dave.
Okay, fine. Hopefully, Hamish, you copied Clint's comments there. Yes, Mike 7, Whiskey Bravo. Go ahead from G8DVK. Yeah, okay, excellent. M7 Whiskey Bravo from Golf 8 Delta Victor Kilo with the Harwell Amateur Radio Society midweek club net. Well, excellent, good to hear you. You're about a 5 and 7 with me, 5 and 7 at the moment. Name's Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo, located about close to the town of Sidcot, a little bit southwest of the town of Sidcot in Chiltern. I wonder, could you just have your name and your location, please? Go ahead. Southly, Oxfordshire, okay. Yep, got that, but I just missed the noise. The name again. The name again, please, over. Yeah, Roger, it's Phil. Okay. Cloth ears at my end. Sorry about that. So, well, I'm glad to, sorry to hear that you've had some problems, but also glad to know that you're now recovering, and you're certainly very welcome back to the club. It seems to be fairly active, and good for you getting the aerial up and operational. I'm sure it'll be interesting to get some reports from other stations. Right, let's go back up one, because I sort of skipped over Hamish. So, Hamish, over to you. G0TLG from G8DVK in the group.